Hello and welcome to this week's Isthmian League highlights in partnership with iSports Analysis. 2 games for you this week, one each from the Isthmian Premier and Northern Divisions. Brentwood Town were looking for an uptick in fortunes following a dreadful start to their season in the Isthmian North that has seen them win only 1 point from their opening slate of games. They faced an Aveley side who had also limped out of the gate, with 1 win from their first 5 league matches. Aveley, to be expected, started stronger. Alex Reid testing the reflexes of Brentwood keeper Tim Brown, the rebound being scored from an offside position. Brentwood's first chance came as Michael Toner lashed a left-footed shot wide before Aveley went back on the attack. Wayne Reid dragging his shot wide after getting the ball back from Alexander Akrofi. Reid and Akrofi continued to link up well, but their next move ended in Jason Rad's shot straight at Brown. Brentwood's defending was scrappy, but for the time effective, frustrating the visitors into scuffed and deflected shots. Akrofi should have scored as he met Alex Reid's cross at the near post, but Brown blocked it behind for a corner, from which Aveley would finally take the lead on the stroke of half-time. The defender at the goal post couldn't get the ball clear, allowing Reid to pounce and poke the ball home from inside the 6-yard box. Aveley continued to attack early in the second half, Akrofi stinging the gloves of Brown with a powerful effort. Brown would need to be on hand again for the corner, the cross taking multiple deflections before being somehow punched off the line by a brilliant reaction stop from the Brentwood keeper. Brentwood's defending had kept them in the game at 1-0, giving their attackers confidence to go for the equaliser. A winger surged into the Aveley area, but selfishly went for goal when 2 teammates were available for tap-ins across the 6-yard box. On a subsequent attack, when that dangerous ball was played in, there were no blue shirts there to attack it. The lack of a clinical touch was highlighted as Jason Williams snatched at a chance arriving at him in the box, although in fairness it may have taken a last-minute bobble. Aveley squandered a great chance to double their lead when Akrofi's perfect pass was somehow not turned in at the back post. They would soon rue the missed chance as Brentwood won the ball in the final third with some high pressing, Williams' cross finding Campbell, who combined brilliantly with Freeman before striking home the equaliser.
Stop switching on!
With only 10 minutes remaining, it looked as though Brentwood may hang on to win another point, or perhaps even steal all three. However, Crowley was allowed too much time to hold up the ball, the clearance ultimately deflecting to the path of substitute Kane Hearn to put the visitors back in front.
Offside!
Leave it, don't fucking smash it, just leave it.
Not wanting to risk another equaliser, Aveley went all-out attack to put the game away, a flurry of chances highlighted by Crowley's fouled lob of an on-rushing Brown, without whom Brentwood could conceivably have conceded 4 or 5 on the night. Brown's heroics couldn't deny Aveley their third, however, as Jason Rad found an ocean of space to run into, cutting inside and curling the kill shot into the far corner. The win propels Aveley to the fringe of the playoff places, while Aveley sit above Romford only on goal difference, 3 points adrift of safety. The season is still young enough to turn things around, but points must be collected quickly to prevent the gap from becoming an insurmountable one.
Disappointing result, but there's always the next game, so get behind the scenes for the next week. And don't forget this coming Thursday in the FA Youth WDSportz. It's Midweek to finish it. Come along and support the youth of Final thank you to Peter Beadles and Steve Jones for Vanessa Hudson for Direct Solutions and new goal sponsors. Thank you again.
Bishop Stortford had an unusual start to their season in the Isthmian Premier Division, a lot of their games involving lopsided score lines on which they have found themselves on both ends of thrashings. Their opponents Cray Wanderers have also hovered around mid-table, losing only once so far, but drawing 4 of their opening 6 league matches. Cray started positively, applying early pressure and producing the game's first chance, a turn and shot on the swivel that forced a good save from Frederick Burbage. After a long-range free kick flew just wide of the goal, Cray played the ball nicely around the penalty area, the striker ultimately not getting a good enough connection on the header to trouble Burbage. The home side provided their first threat through their high pressing, drawing mistakes from a Cray defensive unit that seemed determined to play the ball out from the back. In the end though, Aaron Green's shot was high and wide of the mark. The visitors quickly reasserted their dominance, soon taking the lead when Burbage failed to hold on to a long-range shot, allowing Joseph Taylor to steal in and tap home the loose ball. The lead wasn't to last long, as Jack Thomas won the ball in midfield, beating multiple defenders before firing into the back of the net to complete a fine solo goal. The home side went quickly on the attack again as they looked to take the lead, Jamie Curitan running onto the through ball before curling his effort just beyond the far post. Turning provider, Curitan found space on the right and whipped in a furious cross, perhaps ultimately too powerful for the head arriving to meet it in the area. But such is the nature of football that in an instant Bishop Stortford go from banging on the door to take the lead to falling behind themselves, defenders failing to deal with the long ball from Lewis Carey, allowing Tom Murphy to sneak in behind and slot home beneath Burbage. As big a setback as the goal was, 2-1 would still have been negotiable half-time scoreline for Bishop Stortford, but they would unravel just before the break, as defenders were pulled out of position by Cray's slick passing, culminating in a swift Carl Dent finish into the far corner. Problems that plagued the home side in the first half would rear their heads again in the second, as once more Carey's long ball sprung Taylor, who had all evening to pick his spot and sweep home his second goal of the night. Heads appeared to drop amongst the boys in blue, Sam Robbins clumsily bundling over Ben Mandelli when he was clearly the last defender. After a brief consultation with his linesman, the referee correctly produced a straight red to Robbins for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. To compound the home side's misery further, Murphy slammed the ensuing free kick into the bottom corner to put the nail in the coffin. Four goals and one man to the good, the Wanderers understandably took their foot off the gas, yet remained resolute in defence as Bishop Stortford attacked in search of a consolation. Ollie Miles did well to take the ball past Carey, but defenders recovered quickly to keep the substitute at bay. Miles would again have a great opportunity to get his name on the score sheet as he found himself in space in the area, once more rounding Carey, but only being able to hit the side netting from the tight angle. What should have been a fantastic night for Cray Wanderers, however, was sullied at the final whistle as players were subjected to disgusting racist abuse from a fan behind the goal. Both clubs and both sets of supporters have since taken to social media to rightfully condemn these actions, which all can agree have no place at any level of the sport we all love.
So that's it for this week's highlights. Please don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next week.